Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of the Legacy Podcast. Now, before I begin, we'll be talking about Minecraft, things that go on in our lives, and anything that we can think of, basically. Now, the specialty of today's podcast is that we will be reviewing Mr. Beast's Feastival chocolate bar, the original flavor. Can't really get it into the frame properly, and it won't focus. And we're going to be comparing it to Hershey's. We're not sponsored, although I wish. That would be fantastic, but let's hop into it. And I also forgot to mention that we are joined by Andrew Plays C3, also known as Steiner, today. And this is our first time doing this in person. Before, when we made the Crown PvP podcast, we were doing it over Discord, but now we're live in person. So to start this off, we'll be talking about the new mob vote that recently came out, and it's against the first mob is the Sniffer. It's described as an ancient mob that is hatched from Sniffer eggs, which can be found in chests and underwater ruins. Upon hatching, the Sniffer can find ancient seeds, which can be used to grow new types of plants, which will also come in with the Sniffer if it wins. The Rascal is a mob that will be found underground in areas below Y0. The Rascal will give the player hints to help search for it, and it will also give the player an item if it is found 3 times. The Tough Golem is a golem that is built by the player. If a wool block is included while building it, the Tough Golem will wear a cloak matching the color of the wool block. The Tough Golem is described as a statue that can hold and display any item. But when it wakes up, it can also move around while either holding an item or can pick up an item if it is not holding one. The Tough Golem will return back to the spot that it woke up before turning back into a statue. So we just read those straight off of the wiki because I couldn't really describe them that well. But those are the 3 mobs, and Steiner, I'll let you talk about those. Which one are you voting for?
I personally would be voting for the Rascal because in the official Minecraft video it said it can give you like iron picks, which could help you early game, or getting diamonds if a pick breaks, which could introduce this new speed running for diamonds.
Yeah, that I never thought about that. That'd be fun. And also, I think it kind of just be fun to, you're mining and you've been doing it, grinding for 2 hours straight, and then you'd be fun to come across a Rascal and play a game of hide and seek with it. But I think I'll also vote for the Rascal. I think it's a great mod. Anyways, let's hop into 1.20 and what we will think it will be. So I'll start it off here with, I really hope it's end related, because the last time it's had an end update is from 1.9, which was a long time ago at this point. And I would really love to see the end getting another update, especially if it involved netherite. Maybe if they took some of the diamond gear and replaced it with netherite, but made netherite rarer than diamond, and not too unbearably rare, but like 1 in 5 chests kind of rare. And then still have the other loot with it, and maybe a structural upgrade in my opinion, but that's just what I want. What are you thinking, Steiner?
I'm hoping the ancient city has that portal, so maybe a new dimension entirely. The end probably needs an update also still, and some of the we were supposed to get like a birch update, maybe it's like a jungle update.
That would be cool.
But for some more than just the temple.
Yeah, the temple it's a fun little concept, but honestly, you just raid it for the redstone stuff. But I've heard a lot of speculations from the end update to the portal and that stuff, but it'd be cool if they had an update where they had all that stuff in one and just a huge update, which would be really cool. And it kind of makes sense because it's Minecraft 1.20. We're officially into the 20s.
Since we're both faceless creators, we have some sub goals like face reveal, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't know about you, but I need to do like a 100k face reveal.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do 100k, and I know it's really far away, but I hope one day we can get there. And if we hit 100k, we'll reveal our faces, and we can start doing some maybe vlogs and stuff. We will probably do some in-person stuff. We'll just wear masks like Rambo. And now we're going to hop into school funny moments. Now, I'm sorry I haven't been posting a lot recently. It's just recently both of us have started school, And I've been trying to get it back into the schedule from other than summer, because in summer I had all day to do whatever I want, but now I only have 2, maybe 3 hours a day to make content and edit. So instead of it being 3 days a new video, it'll be every week or so, hopefully. I'll start uploading some new videos. And if I don't upload in a while, it's either because I'm busy or I'm working on a big video for you guys, which, yeah.
And we'll tell you if we won't be able to do it in advance, like if we have PSSAs,
Yeah.
a huge test,
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah. So that's why I've been uploading. But some school funny moments that we've had so far. I'll let Steiner start off on this.
So at school, last few years we didn't have this, but this year they brought it back. We now have a slushy machine.
Yeah, which is amazing because we never got to experience it because the year that they started doing in person again, they didn't have the slushies due to COVID, and we were deprived of it, which was kind of sad. But now they brought it back a couple days ago, and it is amazing. And so we have a meal system. I'm not going to go too in-depth with it, but basically, in order to have a meal, you have to have a fruit, a vegetable, a main, and like a drink or something. And that's considered a meal, and you get it for free. Now, what's great is that if you get one slushie, it'll count as your fruit because they're fruit slushies, and you get a free slushie that counts as a meal, which is awesome.
The only bad thing is they're extremely small, and there's only 2 flavors.
Like, imagine a solo cup, but a quarter of that. And like you said, there's only 2 flavors, which one of them is pretty good, and the other is mid.
Mid, yeah. And there's only 2 machines, and there's like 200 plus people.
Yeah, 200 people in our lunch, but thankfully, our school officials have thought ahead and have divided us into 4 different quadrants to dismiss at different times. And that reduces the kids from 200 to maybe 50 or so. And another fun moment is that in social studies, instead of learning about social studies this year, we've kind of transitioned to history, which I really like, because previously we were just talking about government and stuff, which we've learned 4 times over at this point. So we started doing history, and we started from caveman, and there's a different evolutions. I don't remember most of them off the top of my head. But our social studies teacher is great, and she made it fun. So you would evolve when you go around the room and play rock, paper, scissors with other cavemen, I'm going to call them because I forget the actual name, that are at your evolution thing. Like an example is Australopithecus. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
Australopithecus? Something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Is the very start, and then you evolve into Homo erectus, and yeah. Then you play rock, paper, scissors to evolve, and then whoever is the last man standing is the winner, basically. And it's really fun because you go around and you just hunch your back over and go around and around the classroom.
Yeah, what is there, like six of them, and then when you get to Homo sapiens sapien, you lose, you're out, you're to the seat.
Yeah. I remember I got to Homo sapiens sapiens so fast, and then I played somebody and then bopped right to the seat.
Yeah, the first time we did that, I lost. I was only at like the second one, and everyone else just like destroyed me. I played like 8 different people.
Yeah.
And I just got absolutely demolished by those kids.
But today, I'm not going to disclose too much because this might be confidential, because our school is very protective of the information that we put out on social media. But basically, every certain day of the week, we go outside and we play. And today, there was a soccer net, and Steiner and we decided to become a goalkeeper, and I got on Steiner's back, and we played goalkeeper for a little bit. So that was a fun little moment. It didn't last very long, but it happened.
At our school, a lot of people play a game called Smash Carts, and we played in the morning during homeroom, which is, like a half an hour. And there's a lot of funny stuff that happens in there with, like, these insane lucky kills and
Yeah.
just how much you lag. But today, we were doing a teams round, so, red and blue, you shouldn't be able to kill your own team. We both found a way to somehow kill our own team. So we were both on Team Blue, but yet we could still kill each other and our teammates. So we could kill anyone.
Yeah, and I don't think that was intentional, because if they made it intentional that you kill your team, I don't think they would add it as a point. So if you killed your own team, the way I found out actually is pretty convenient. So there's a platform, and so basically there was a teammate in front of me and I was behind him, and I got a nuke and I wanted a different weapon because of the scenario I was about to try to smash somebody else in. And I launch it just trying to get rid of it, and it hits my teammate and kills him. And I was like, what? I thought it was just a quick bug, but I tried it other places and my teammates could also kill me. So I think that's a bug that happened, and I think Smash Cards, if you're listening to this, or Tall Team, you should fix that, because that's a pretty big issue.
It might have been patched, because at lunch we played and it didn't really.
Yeah, it didn't really. I think I may have something, but yeah. If it's not fixed by the time that this is out, please fix it. It's a really big issue, and we play it every day.
So during a free period of study hall, we have that class together. So we sit next to each other, and we've been working on this rip-off Minecraft game, Craftmine.
Very original.
Yes, it's very original. We don't have much done, but what we do nothing's going wrong. There's no bugs or anything.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's super simple. And it's basically Terraria, but more Minecraft.
Yes, it's 2D Minecraft.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's it for our school moments, and we're gonna get into the part that everyone has been waiting for. And what we put in the title is Mr. Beast's Feasible Bar versus Hershey's Chocolate Bar. So we're gonna taste test it here, and we're gonna have our opinion. So we're gonna start off with basically outside and some nutritional facts. So Hershey's is 220 calories per bar, while Mr. Beast's Feasible Bar is 340 calories. So a little bit of a difference. And Hershey's has a lot more ingredients. I can't list all of these because I don't know what half these names are. Hershey's has a lot more ingredients, but Mr. Beast Bar has only 4 main ingredients, which is kind of cool. Now, the Hershey's Bar, it has simple packaging, something you'd find every day. Plastic, nothing special, but it's simple and I like it. Mr. Beast, on the other hand, it's a little more airy, but it is very cool matte finished packaging. It's just very nice packaging.
A way bigger candy.
Yes, like.
What is the price difference between these? Like,
Mr. Beast bars are going for a lot right now because it's pretty new
just
and they got
launched.
it. Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's like better value and probably
Yeah.
tastes way better.
Yeah. But here's a quick size comparison. You can't really see much of it, but here's a quick size comparison. Mr. Beast is probably, I don't know, 4th bigger or something like that. But it's probably, this is my hand. My hand is probably about 6 inches long or so. So yeah, let's stop the chitter chatter and let's go into these. So we're gonna start out with the Hershey's. So simple packaging, and let's open it. Pretty hard to open. Oh, some of it is already melted. That was probably a me problem. Smell is pretty good. Smells like chocolate. I mean, I don't know why it would not smell like chocolate, but anyways.
Milk chocolate, by the way.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Breaking a piece off. So this is a row of Hershey's. You break it off, and then we have these tiny little nuggets that you can eat. So I'm going to try one. Sam's going to try one. 3, 2, 1. Now, we do live in Pennsylvania, So, having Hershey's is pretty common to us, so it kind of tastes like an everyday thing. It's very good. It's simple. It melts very easily, which I kind of like.
Especially when you hold it and it
Yeah.
just melts in your hand.
That's the worst part about Hershey's, that it melts in your hand. Pretty good, simple, nice. And we're gonna finish this up, but I'll cut to the Mr. Beast part. So, now it's time for the Mr. Beast part. Packaging is just really nice. I really like the packaging with the design, Mr. Beast logo and everything, and the colors really pop against just black and gray. So let's open it up. Edge here, like we did with Hershey's. It's a lot easier to open than the Hershey's, that's for sure. And it really breaks apart once you have it open. A lot easier than the Hershey's. There we go. And here it is. So, what I really like about Mr. Beast part is that it has a share part that you can break off and give it to somebody else, and a devour part. Now I'm going to split this 50-50 for Steiner, in between us. Don't get it yet. And yeah, let's give it a shot. 3, 2, 1. Wow.
Pretty good.
There's a surprising amount of difference between the Hershey's and the Mr. Beast bar. I thought they'd be pretty similar, just a little bit of differences, but wow. Wow. Mr. Beast bar has more of a dark chocolatey kind of flavor, and it's more of a harder chocolate. It's not really that hard, but you have to actually break it apart in your mouth. And it's very flavorful. And what's great about the Hershey's is that it melts in your mouth, but also melts in your fingers. But the Mr. Beast bar, it doesn't melt in your fingers, which is fantastic, because that's what I hate about Hershey's, is that it just melts in your finger. And this is fabulous, I'm gonna be honest.
Breaks pretty easily, like Hershey's.
Yeah. Really good. Bite small pieces off. Flavors. The smell. Smells like dark chocolate. Pretty good. I'm surprised on how big of a difference there was, actually.
Probably tastes a little better.
Yeah. In my opinion, Hershey's is a solid 8 out of 10. Mr. Beast is up there, 9.5, 9.2, somewhere in that category.
And if we could also like rate other candy bars also and like make a whole tier list. Mr.
Yeah.
Beast would probably win because this is delicious.
Yeah. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and that'll let us know that you want to see more taste testing videos in comparisons against chocolate and other candies. But that's it for today's podcast. So thank you for tuning in, and if you stayed to the end, you are an absolute legend. So I will see you in the next video. See
Goodbye.
ya.